Hello everyone, I'm Helen and I'm Cosmo's Crafty Mom. Today we're going to do something different. I've been thinking about this for a long time and I thought that maybe you could come along for the ride with me and we can do this together if this is something that you might find useful. So, I am an avid photo taker. I take lots of pictures and I probably have, I don't know, I probably have for my lifetime, I probably have, I don't know, 30, 40, 50,000 pictures that are printed that I've yet to make scrapbooks for, or I've given a lot away. So back in the day when you printed pictures, you got them doubled and I'd give doubles away. So I'm very generous that way. I would give pictures to other people. But when it came to myself, I was always too busy doing other things. My kids were in rep sports all their lives and I did a lot of volunteering and worked a full-time job and a house and a family. So my hobby got put to the side. But now I'm realizing as I'm getting older that I need to document things and get things in order. And if, you know, God forbid if something happened to me tomorrow, I'd have all these pictures and no one would know what they're for or what to do with them or etc. So I want to get that part in order. And the second thing is the first Saturday in May is National Scrapbooking Day. So my goal is to get things sorted so that I could actually have some layouts to actually share with you on National Scrapbooking Day. It might only be one because it's next Saturday, but I just wanted to share that with you. What else did I want to say? So before Cosmo, who's my true love, I had another dog and his name was Stojko. I named him after the Canadian Figure Skater Championship, Elvis Stojko. We actually got him that weekend when he won, I think, his first World Championship. I think he beat Kurt Browning. Anyway, so we called him Stojko. So he was an amazing dog. We had him, believe it or not, for 18 years. So it's like I raised a child. When we had to put him down because he was really, really sick, it was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do, and I'm sure any pet owner can relate. And it took us a long time to get Cosmo. We didn't get Cosmo till 3.5 years later. So, in keeping with my pet idea, I wanted to do, you know, some pet ATC cards and stuff like that, but I wanted to do like one of Cosmo and one of Stojko. Now, for Cosmo, what's different is, you know, everyone uses stuff on their phone, so we don't even print a lot of stuff right now. But right now we're in lockdown, so I can't even print stuff. So I'll have to try and find something that I've printed that I could use for some cool ATC cards. So what I wanted to do today is show you how I'm going to go through my pictures and sort them. So for me, I'm confident to use a scrapbook page if I have a copy of the picture. Because sometimes you can have a great picture and then you end up cutting it up and then it's gone, right? And it's not like today we don't store our digitals of, you know, the ones that were printed. So I want to make sure I have doubles first, and if I don't, maybe I want to go print off some doubles. Again, it would have to be after May 20th, after the lockdown. So what I wanted to do is show you how I'm going to sort my pictures and how I'm going to do it. So what I bought a couple of months ago, I bought these cases from Michael's. So what they are is they call them large photo and craft keepers. So basically what I liked about it was colorful. So inside each one there's all these different pockets, well, not pockets, but containers, and you could put, I believe, up to 100 photos in each container. So I thought, well, if I started off, I could, you know, make sure, you know, I can label them. These ones, you know, of Stojko, I don't have copies, but, you know, I could do a different color. Yes, I have copies. So I thought this could keep me organized. I mean, I have years and years and years of pictures to go through. So this is going to be a long process, but I also want to be productive through it. I just don't want to sort pictures. I also want to, you know, start using them in layouts and that type of thing. So I have a box here that I kept. It's not all my pictures, but it's some of it, but I just thought I would share with you and start organizing them to figure out what we have. So here, but these are like, I would always do Santa pictures with the dog. So this was 2010. So this is our Stojko. These are my children. This was in 2010. So every year with Santa, we take, ever since I can remember when the kids were little, we'd go for our annual Santa pictures. So, I mean, these are good memories. So this I'm going to put aside because I have a lot of copies in here. Not sure what's in here. So these are Stojko when he was a puppy. He doesn't look anything, he was a Sheltie. He would always go for my pantyhose and chew them. So one day I caught him in a picture. I said, "That's it. I'm going to take a picture of you." And he was happy to take a picture for me. And you know what? He was such a super smart dog. I mean, Cosmo was super smart, but so was Stojko. Stojko had his own things about him. He was very particular, but he was a super smart dog. So this, we're going to start off with this. These I think are more Christmas pictures. I don't know the year. These are other pictures with Stojko. As I'm talking about Stojko, Cosmo's on my feet and he's licking my feet. He must understand. And yeah, this is more pictures of Stojko. So, let's look into the box. So as you can see, I have a box full. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to sort it by Stojko. So when we got him, believe it or not, in 1995. Up until I had children. So my son was born in December 2000. So I'll do one with Stojko before children. I'll do one with Stojko with our children. And then I'll do some with, like, because I have family and friends and that, so I'll do something else for that one. And I won't show you those pictures because I'm sure they want to keep it, you know, confidential. So I'm going to take a stack out. And so this was Stojko as a puppy. Again, before we had kids, before he had kids, before he had kids. Okay. This is me and my little Stojko. So you actually see a picture of me many years ago. But this is my little Stojko back in the time. He was very photogenic. He always loved to take pictures. I just had to say, do you want to go in the car? Do you want to, you know, what do you want to do? He was always by my side, just like Cosmo. He would dress up too for me. This is a picture, we have family in the military, so I decided to surprise him with some pictures, and we actually dressed up the dog too. So he was a true sport. This is, I mean, Stojko loved Derek. He'd always, if he was in his little car seat, he would always go and lick him. And again, Stojko with Derek. Little picture with the kids. So, this is puppy Stojko. I'll just cover my husband's face. I'm not sure if he wants to be seen. This is one of our first Christmases. Well, Derek, he's born in December, so this is probably his second Christmas. Family. I made this dog frame. Was that before kids? Yes, that was before kids. When he got fixed. And then this is a different dog, so I'm going to put that aside. Because, you know, Stojko had all his friends. So this is before children. Derek. So yeah, I'm trying to do a sort. So then after, once I sort them, then hopefully I can find duplicates. And then this was his awkward stage. Once he reaches, once I sort them, then hopefully I can go back around. This one's not clear, so I'm going to put that to the side. Was that before dogs? Yes. Cool. He also played baseball. So he was always good. He was always photogenic every picture, kind of like Cosmo is. He was such a good dog, and it was so hard to, you know, see him go. He was, when he turned 18, I did, I made a special crown for him, and I made the 18. At that point, he couldn't hear. He stopped hearing at 16, and he couldn't see very well. He had, I think he had glaucoma or something. So, I mean, but he was always happy. He was always content. He was just really, really a super dog. So that was after kids. We even tried to do a birthday celebration picture, but then again, it was blurry. So hopefully I have another picture somewhere else. Puppy Cosmo. So I'm not going to go through all the pictures, but just to give you an idea on how you can sort them. And then from when you sort them, you can go and then figure out you know, how you want to sort your stuff. So this is another dog. We even used to have birthday parties for the dog. Sorry, I don't want to. This is one of his birthday parties, and his friends are in the background. So, you know, before you have children, you have dogs, and you do everything for your dog, because your dog is your child. Right? You want to do everything for your dog, your dog, and you know what? They show you so much love and affection, and sometimes you can't even get that from people, right? So, see, these were some of his friends' dogs. Super adorable. And he had these couple toys he liked to play with. See, he would lick Derek. He loved Derek. This was after a wedding. We went to pick up. He was staying at somebody's house, but I mean, he was always photogenic, always happy. Here he's sharing a bowl with one of his friends. And he wasn't afraid of cats, which is pretty cool. This is Puppy Cosmo again. This was the first day we got him, and then he fell asleep on my purse. So cute. Look how cute he was with the kids. We were picking, or this was in front of our house for Halloween. So cute. This is actually one of my favorite pictures. One year for, I think it was Christmas, my mom had a portrait done of Stojko. So I don't know if you can see in there. He has a portrait done. So pretty cool. Before. So you're getting the gist of it. So I'm creating a few piles. Oh, he loves his grandma. I'm creating a few piles, so now I'm starting to see some duplicates already, which is good. So what I'm going to do from that is I'm going to redivide them. This is in his older days. And then from there, I can figure out which ones are duplicates, which ones are not. And then I could sort them in my little bins up here. Sorry, this is had birthday cake, one of his friends. So, I'm going to do this kind of idea for everything, all kinds of pictures that I have. Now, you know, I think I'm going to separate my life, you know, before I met my husband, during when I met my husband, and then after kids. So obviously, he used to like to play with yarn too. Such a silly dog. So anyway, it was going to get me started so that I can put things together and get organized. I love this picture of him. Such a beautiful dog. So he was half Sheltie and half Pomeranian. So he had the Sheltie, his body was like a Sheltie, but he had the hair fluff like a Pomeranian. He was hard to brush and he hated to be brushed. So that's that. Another one there. People. Another puppy one. Derek wasn't too happy there. He was Derek's little buddy. Such a good dog. He loves shoes too. So I just did this little pile. I did it in 15 minutes. But it's just to get me started. Obviously I have this whole box to go through and I don't want to bore you with that. But I'm trying to get myself organized. I want to be doing scrapbook layouts. I want to have stuff, you know, in books and albums, you know, and then I could show people, you know, instead of saying, well, I don't know, it's in a box somewhere. I just want to be organized. So this is the first step of my journey. I'll be sharing more stuff with you along the way, but I thought it would be something interesting that you might enjoy. Because a lot of us, you know, we don't have our stuff together, and I'm the first one to admit it because I've done so much for others. So now I'm taking time to do stuff for me, and for me it's getting my pictures, my memories, all that organized. So then, you know, if something happens to me, my children, and you know, they all have something, you know, things will be written down and they'll be able to share, and you know, it will make great keepsakes for them. So that is all I wanted to share. If you like this video, please give Cosmo and myself a paws up. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, Cosmo and I would be delighted to have you join our crafty family. So take care, everyone. Till the next video. Bye.